it's time to talk about making money, our first guest is a very successful businessman and investor. You can see him every week on Shark Tank. Please welcome Daymond John.
This is great.
Thank you for being here.
There's a party going on in here.
Yeah. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh my God, look at the money, y'all. Okay, hold the line. I'm so excited to have you here. You started FUBU, and you said you started with $40.
I did.
And it grew to $6 billion? I'm just trying to process that.
$6 billion in sales.
In sales?
Yeah.
Teach us, I'm listening.
I was so in love with, with hip hop that I couldn't sing or rap, and I wanted to find ways to get onto the video sets. So,
wow.
Good Friday, 1989, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I made some hats the night before, and I sold them. I sold $800 worth of hats in 1 hour, and I realized at that point, I was never going to work for anybody ever again the rest of my life.
I see the determination in your face. It's like still very present.
Now, I worked at Red Lobster for 5 years after that, but that's another story.
Oh my God. After that, you did?
Yeah, I still had to keep my day job, of course.
Okay, so how did you get into fashion? Like, what brought you into the fashion?
We were poor, and my mother didn't have enough money to alter the clothes, and she showed me how to sew so that because I was a break dancer as a kid, and they didn't make clothes the right way for break dancing. You know, the legs were too big or whatever, so I learned how to sew a straight line, and it was what my mother taught me around 10 years old that I would turn into a business 10 years later at 20 years old by picking up that skill. Yeah.
I'm sure your mama is really good and proud.
Yeah, moms are the best. Moms are our first angel investors, yeah.
That is so true.
Yeah, they give us that thing called life.
That thing called life, and inspire us to do what we love to do, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
I love that. So your mom was one of your first investors?
My mother was my first investor, of course. Well, she let me mortgage the house. Mm-hmm. You know, I always say that being an entrepreneur is challenging, but nothing more challenging than being a single mother.
Wow.
Right? And mothers, yeah. Absolutely.
You're right about that.
And, you know, whether you're a single mother or a married mother, mothers figure it out, and that's all entrepreneurship is. But as you're a mother, if you bring a child in the world, there's no book that's going to show you exactly how to raise that child point by point. You don't give away your child if your child always has an earache. I mean, Kevin O'Leary would give away his child, but other than that, you figure it out, and that's how I got my hustle. My mother, as a single mother, taught me how to hustle.
That is... Now, you wrote your first children's book.
I did.
Little Daymond Learns to Earn.
Little Daymond Learns to Earn, absolutely.
Tell us about that. That is amazing.
You know, after all the years on Shark Tank, I realized that families are not taught financial intelligence or financial literacy. This country does not teach us that in school. They teach us how to, you know, shop, build birdhouses or something like that, but then we don't know careers we want, and we can go and get $400,000 worth of debt for a career that we don't necessarily know if we need. And people don't have the right tools, and they need to learn it at an early age. So I've decided to start, my new goal is to teach families and children on how to earn and how to save money to become sharks, right? And that's critical. And that's critical. So I'm starting to do that, and I'm looking for any educators who will want to help me do that, because the reality is, the stat is your children are going to take care of you 2 times longer than you taking care of them. So if you don't teach them financial intelligence, don't call me when you ain't got no job and no nothing, right? So it's my job to educate our children today, because they don't often see people like us of color and anybody with financial intelligence.
Right.
They see other people that do great in their lives, but they need to know how to balance a checkbook and what taxes are for and all those things.
Okay, now, I know you're great on Shark Tank, right? But what I want to know is, how soon do you know if you want to invest or not?
You know, Shark Tank is challenging because you don't know. Usually I know if I want to invest in somebody within the first 90 seconds scene. That's why they call it an elevator pitch, because you really are attracted to people that you feel their energy. But on Shark Tank, you know, it's funny because those pitches are hour long, and they'll come up and after about 10 minutes, I'm like, I'm out. And then they'll pull something else out and go, oh, by the way, and I did this too. And then I see Cuban going after it or somebody, and I go, wait a minute, I want part of this. I get FOMO or something like that. But usually when you first see somebody, we like people that we can relate to, anybody and everybody. We invest in people that we can relate to or we like, or we find their energy really attractive, you know? Yeah.
Okay, we're learning, right? Okay, well, with that knowledge, I have an idea that I want to pitch to you.
Yeah. Let's rock.
Oh my God, this is so good.
All right.
Let me see. So I have a son, and he's 13 years
Okay.
old, right? Okay, we talked about our babies. So when he gets up in the morning and it say dun 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 dun, and I say, David, dun 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 dun, it's time to get up, right? So my idea, hear me out, is I think Jennifer Hudson should be an alarm to wake you up, because I could get real loud.
I like that.
You like it?
I like that.
Okay, so early
like
in the
that.
morning, like, because he loves grace periods. Mama, give me about 2-3 grace periods, because you don't want to just hop right up out of bed, right?
Right.
So do you understand how many times I get up in the morning and give a fake wake up?
So it's like a snooze, an automatic snooze
Yes.
button that just gets.
That's a whole human.
Takes you there.
Yes. So the first is like, get up. Mama, I need 15 more minutes. Okay. Second one, get up. And then the third one, that's all you get? Okay. Then the third one, David!
It's like did that.
Get up! You see?
I love it.
So,
I love it.
you know,
That's
when I pitch my idea good, can I be your
I like that.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.